Do you ever go outside at night and look at the different constellations? This is something that I do quite frequently. Today, I will be discussing two objects that I think best represent who I am as a person. Those two objects are the stars in the sky and the books that I read. First, I will discuss why I love the stars. Ever since I was young, I have suffered with pretty bad anxiety, and I realized at a young age that going outside at night and looking for the different constellations was a way to occupy my mind and distract me, and also remind me that the world is a lot bigger than it seems when you're suffering with anxiety. I also love the stars because I love all of the different stories behind the constellations. I actually have an example here today. This is a picture of Orion's belt, the constellation, and Orion was seen as a very handsome man in Greek mythology, and he fell in love with the seven sisters, which is displayed in this image. Zeus, the god, he did not want Orion being with the seven sisters, so he took the seven sisters and he put them in the sky. And that's why at night it looks like Orion is chasing the seven sisters. The seven sisters are in the Taurus constellation. I also love the stars because I am a big-time night owl and no one likes to stay up with me. So going outside and looking at the constellations and learning about their stories is a way to occupy my time when I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. The next object I will be talking about are the books that I read. I was never really into reading before COVID started. I loved watching TV, but I soon realized that I had watched everything that was of interest to me, so I turned to books. And I fell in love with them right away. And I love books also because my friends have always loved to read and I never really liked to. But now I do, so we read the same books and then we talk about them and which characters are our favorites and all of that. I actually brought some books here today to show. This is the first book, and it's called The Cellar, and it's about a kidnapping. This book is called Falling into Place, and it's about a girl who gets into a car accident. And this book, the one that got me into reading in the first place, is called We Were Liars, and it's about 4 teenagers who go on these adventures on their private island with their family. I love all of these books. These are probably my 3 favorites. I don't really have a favorite type of book. I love romance and fantasy, but I'm not opposed to reading other things. These 2 objects are very important to me because they allow me to spend some time with myself. I'm a people person, but these activities allow me to just do some things by myself, which is always important. And again, these 2 objects are the stars and the books that I read.